Here today to do another Top 5 Wednesday, and this week's topic was top 5 types of books you like to see in 2018. Now, their description was not to tell you book titles, but to tell you like types of books, and this was actually super easy for me. So, my first one that I want to say is contemporary book series that are set in the same world. I will admit, I'm not always the biggest contemporary fan, but what I do love about contemporary series is when there is a series of like companion novels because I think that like you get so much interaction with these characters, and by the time you get to your book, you're almost like desperate for it. An author that does this really really well is Katie McGarry. I know that other authors do that, like Stephanie Perkins does it as well. Morgan Matson does it as well. But I really like that system, so I would love to see more authors do that. I know that there are a bunch that I just haven't read yet, but that sound really, really fascinating. And I would also love those authors that I've just mentioned to continue. Like Katie McGarry, there are still some characters that you have outstanding in both your series that I would love to eventually get their own full-length novel. But that's one that is definitely like I want to read more series like that where like you really become so invested, and then by the time you get to your character book, you're like, oh my god, this is like the best thing ever. So yeah, and I really hope that Katie McGarry starts a new series like that or goes back to her other series because I really, really like those books a lot. So I really hope that contemporary series become more of like anthology series or that they're linked. Because that's something that I really, really, really look forward to in my contemporary reading. Magic-based novels where magic is the primary theme in it. I know I've read a lot of books recently that have had like magical elements, but I really just want a book about a magic. I know there's a bunch on my shelves that I just haven't like read yet, but like I just want like a really really cool magic system novel or almost like a Willow take. Like if Willow was the lead character of a novel, like what would that Willow from Buffy, like what that would look. Again, I'm like a really really big Buffy fan and I really really fell so hardcore into all the witchcraft because I've been rewatching recently. But I really just want like a witchcraft series that I can be really really invested in. That's new. There's been no witch books recently. I've had like a series that I just never have read. But again, I really really like that idea as well. So more witch novels, guys. More witch novels. And if you know of any witch books that are coming out in 2018, comment below because I really have not heard of any, but you guys on the internet tend to know more than me. So comment below if there's any witch novels that I should be keeping a nose out in 2018. A couple of weeks ago in like I think it was in September when I said like book series I used to read when I was like in high school, and I really want this to like become a thing again because I really enjoy book series, but I love that book series that like extend a universe. So like if I really really like Stranger Things, I want like tie-in novels for Stranger Things, or I want tie-in novels for Runaways, the new TV show. Like I like books that like expand characters that I love in TV shows because I think that that's so fascinating. And that was a really popular trend like a long time ago, but I would love to see it come back because that would just like increase my love of the world. And I think that like I want like, that's a big like Star Wars has so many tie novels. I want to see that venture out into more things. But yeah, overall, that would be kind of cool just to have more tie-in novels connected to TV series or movies, because again, that would nice and would not only like I would enjoy it more, but I would also like feel much more connected to these characters if I have a whole novel based around them. So tie-in novels for current TV shows would be lovely. And major shout out to Buffy the Vampire Slayer because we are getting another book series written by the amazing Kirsten White that is focusing on going to be called Slayer, I think. It comes out in 2018. So that's really exciting, but I want to see more current series do that. So keep a nose out, publishing houses. I would like to see in 2018 is more superhero-based novels, but that are about like all types of characters. And I think that like, you get the Wonder Woman and you get the Batman and you get the Superman and you get the everything, but I would love to see like book series that focus on smaller characters or like, that are set in like a Marvel or a DC world, but have like smaller, characterizations. 'Cause I think that would be really, really cool. And like, I know that, like maybe this was inspired by like a Twitter feed. I saw like, oh, I would love to write a Jessica Jones novel, or I would love to write an Iron Fist novel. I think that stuff would be super cool to like write, and I would just love to see it. So again, publishing gnosis, take take notes. But those are just a couple of the types of books I would like to see in 2018. Let me know in the comments what types of books you would like to see, and maybe the publishing houses will listen to us. But I hope you guys are having a great day, and I'll talk to you guys later.